In this video, we're going to look at the prices of the most commonly used building materials as at 24th July 2022, coming up next. Okay, so first of all, we are going to look at the prices of iron rods. Now, the iron rods we are going to look at are not high tensile iron rods that are used for multiple story buildings. These are standard iron rods, and there has been a general consistency in price without any reduction or appreciation in price from the previous week. But the prices of some of the iron rods have changed. And you use iron rods throughout your building process, using the foundation, in the lintels, in the pillars, so many stages. This week, the prices of 20mm and 18mm iron rods have stayed the same, selling at 6,000 Ghana cedis. And you're going to get 45 pieces for the 20mm and 58 pieces for the 18mm respectively. Now, if you want to buy just like a single unit, you're going to buy a 20mm iron rod at 133.4 Ghana cedis, and then the 18mm iron rod at 103.4 Ghana cedis. Like I said, it hasn't changed from the previous week. However, the prices of the 16mm, 14mm, and 12mm have reduced by 100 Ghana cedis per ton. So whereas the previous week they were all selling for 5,600 Ghana cedis, this week they are selling for 5,500 Ghana cedis. Isn't that amazing? And you're going to get 70 pieces for the 16mm, 95 pieces for the 14mm, and 125 pieces for the 12mm. However, if you want to buy like a single unit, so you can get a 16mm for 78.6 Ghana cedis, the 14mm for 57.9 Ghana cedis, and the 12mm for 44 Ghana cedis. The 10mm and 8mm iron rods have stayed the same as the previous week, selling for 4,900 and 3,800 Ghana cedis respectively. And you are going to get 180 pieces for the 10mm and 300 pieces for the 8mm. If you want a single unit, you can buy the 10mm at 27.3 Ghana cedis and the 8mm at 12.7 Ghana cedis. I know a lot of people have been requesting for windows, doors, tiles, etc. We have a dedicated video on tiles, the different types of tiles, tile, cement, and building materials which go into tiling, coming up soon. So if you haven't yet subscribed, kindly subscribe and turn on all notifications so you do not miss that episode. Next, let's look at cement. Cement hasn't seen any reduction or increase in price, and you can get CIMAF and Super Cem 42.5 grade cement for 60.5 Ghana cedis, whilst Gasem sells for about 64 Ghana cedis. And if you are buying large quantities, right, 100 bags or more, you can negotiate a discount and buy it for about 62 Ghana cedis. The price of the 32.5 grade, however, is selling for 55 Ghana cedis. Next, let's look at the prices of blocks. So when you're building, use blocks throughout the process. Alternative materials can be like bricks, but most people use blocks. And the kind of blocks you use in your building are either hollow or solid, right? And most people buy either the 5-inch hollow or the 6-inch hollow, or the 5-inch solid, or the 6 inches solid. So what is the difference? Most people, when they are building the ground floor, right, prefer to use solid blocks, and then they use the hollow blocks on the first story, second story, etc., because they are lighter, they don't put a lot of weight on your floor, and the chances of your building collapsing are lower. However, some people still use hollow blocks even on the ground floor, especially if you are building where it's kind of like a marshy area, or it's not like on a rock, it's like a wetland, you know, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. But if you are doing so and the ground is very soft, if you put a lot of solid blocks, they can, you know, sink into the ground, right? So when you're building in such areas, consider using hollow blocks. And so the 5-inch hollow blocks are selling for 4.60 Ghana cedis, where I purchased them. But if you're buying like 500 or more, you can negotiate down to 4.4 or even 4.2, depending on the merchant and the added benefits that they provide you. So for example, where I purchase my blocks, they give me free transportation when I buy 500 blocks or more. And I would always recommend that even if your mason tells you to buy 600 blocks, maybe go ahead and buy 700 or 800, because the cost of transportation, if the blocks that they asked you to buy, the 600 units, are not up to, it's just a waste of money. So just buy some extra blocks. Plus, the next time you might go and buy the blocks, the prices might have increased. Quick tip for you: if you enjoy these videos, please leave a thumbs up, and also comment where you're watching from and how your building project is going and the prices of materials where you are watching from. Next, let's look at the prices of stones and sand. Now, depending on the cubic capacity of the truck which is going to deliver your stones or sand, the prices of sand range from 800 to 1,500 Ghana cedis, depending on the cubic capacity, and the prices of stones range from 1,200 to 2,500 Ghana cedis, depending on the cubic capacity, the distance from where they're going to fetch the sand or stones, and how far away your building project is. So with that said, let's move straight into the prices of wood. You use wood for your roofing, you use it for your window frames, your door frames, use it for boarding your pillars and all those. So use wood a lot in the building process. And the major type of wood you are going to use are the Wawa boards and the 2x4. The Wawa boards typically sell between 40 Ghana cedis to 60 Ghana cedis, depending on the thickness, the width, and how neat it is, right? Sometimes they even sell second-hand wood, so you need to really watch out for those. Whilst the 2x4 that you use for like your door frames and your window frames and your roofing and all that sell between 35 cedis to 45 cedis. Where I purchase them, I buy my products at around Dome, Achimota, Taifa, those areas, East to North municipality. So let me know how much it costs within your own municipality. And if you enjoy this video, a thumbs up will be massively appreciated. Share this video so that anybody who is building can also learn a thing or two. And I enjoy reading your comments, so do make sure to leave a comment on how this series has helped you or not, and the kind of content you would want us to make going forward. Thanks, Bib.